Hey, hey. Welcome everybody to Miss Glow's Kitchen, where there's sugar, spice, and everything nice, where we slice, dice, and entice, using everything we can, from peppers to allspice. What's up, my people? Y'all know what time it is? See y'all in the kitchen. Breakfast burrito is on our menu today. And here's what we need to make this burrito. In no particular order: flour tortillas, assorted cheeses. I'm going to use 3 cheeses. You can use however many you want to. Ham, sausage, bacon bits. If you want to use bacon, you can do that too. Eggs, red potatoes. You can use a Yukon Gold or any kind of potato you want. Green peppers and onions. Y'all know what I always say. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So hey, let's get to it. All right, first things first, we're going to chop these potatoes up. So I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do it. So you do want to chop them in nice chunks. Now, if you should decide you want to use slices in your burrito, you can do that. That's actually okay. I don't recommend it, but some people like slices rather than cubes. Cubes work for me better in a burrito. So, all right, so you keep in mind here, I'm cutting these potatoes up, and then we're going to move on. But keep in mind that we're going to pre-cook everything before we put it in the burrito. But if you want to cook your green peppers and onions like just a little bit, almost until they're just getting done, you could do that. So it just depends on how you like yours. So this is all on you. So I want to show you my way, and then you're going to do it your way at home. All right, so now we're going to chop the green peppers. Now you can chop these as big or as small as you like. Again, as soon as we get to the onions, I'm going to tell you the same thing. You can chop these onions as big or as small as you like. So even if you want to mince it, you can do that. If you got a food processor, you want to throw them in there, have at it. Do just that. All right, so now we're going to fry the ham. So as I said, we're going to pre-cook everything. So you see sausages already. If you do have bacon slices, you want to go ahead and you want to cook that bacon too. All right, so remember, you can substitute these meats. So you can use a turkey ham, a turkey sausage. All of it works. Whatever you like to eat is going to work in this burrito. All right, so now we'll cook the potatoes. Now, if you're not sure about how to cook these potatoes, because I'm going to run through it really quickly, then I do have a video up that does show you how to cook those potatoes in detail. So you want to make sure, go take a look at that video before you make this burrito if you're just not sure. All right, I left the skin on my potatoes. I did forget to say that earlier. If you want to peel your potatoes, that is fine. But if you are using a regular, a Yukon Gold or a russet potato, by all means, I do recommend that you do scrub those and peel them before you put them in this burrito. So, all right, I'm going to season these potatoes up. Now I'm going to use seasoned salt and onion powder and a garlic powder. But should you want to put something else in here, let me tell you, if you want to put a sprinkle of rosemary in here, that'll be good. A little sprinkle of thyme will work. All right? So now you just know you can use some different things. Now, if you want to spice this burrito up too, think about it. You can put some jalapeno peppers in here. You can use spicy sausage. So sky's the limit with this, about what you can do with these. And especially, you know, if you have company, the holidays will be coming up soon. So if you have company, you can make everybody's burrito to order. Think about it. What a great idea, right? Thank me later. I know. All right. Potatoes will be ready. So now we're going to move on to green peppers and onions. So we're going to saute these until the onions are translucent. But as I mentioned before, if you should decide to cook yours less than that for a lesser amount of time, it is okay. Once again, your kitchen, your way. So do these the way that you want to do them. So there's no right or wrong way, and there's no right or wrong ingredient. If you want to put mushrooms, tomatoes, there's a lot you can do with these, okay? So just think about it. Whatever you think of, whatever you dream of, you can do it. All right, so in go those bacon bits right here. So I'm going to cook them in with this, because we're going to mix that in with the eggs. So if you have those pieces of bacon, because you use slices, then you're going to put it in with the rest of the meat. You don't necessarily have to put it in with the green peppers and the onion. So once the bacon bits are done with the, and those are real bacon bits too. So not the kind, the imitation ones in the bottle. Those are actually the real bacon bits. Okay, so once the bacon bits green pepper, onion ready, then you can put your egg in the pan. Now what you're going to do with this egg is you're going to cook it like you like it. If you want it soft scrambled, that's what you do. If you want a hard scrambled egg, that's what you do. So you make these eggs however you wish to eat them. All right, and because we already cooked in the pan, just remember that your eggs may not be as bright yellow as they would if you didn't have bits of flavor in the pan. So if they turn out a little bit darker than you like, then just know that that's the flavor in there. So there's nothing wrong with that. And plus it's going inside of a burrito. You're good. All right, so here's the assembly part. So we're going to put that flour tortilla right there. Now what you want to do is you want to line all of your ingredients up right there, so that you don't forget anything. So you're going to put them in different bowls. You're going to line them up. You're going to get your cheeses ready. This is too easy. So I'm off camera a little bit. I am really, really sorry. I do apologize that I'm off camera. This is when I first got this one, the tabletop one, and I was trying to learn how to use it. I know how now, but I was trying to learn how to use it, so it's off a little bit, and but you get the gist of it. I mean, you can see. I'm just going to put it. Now, don't overload these burritos. And the reason why I'm going to tell you that is because they're going to be very, very hard to close. And if they are hard to close, then guess what's going to happen when you're frying them? They're going to open. If you don't stand there and hold it closed with your tongs, then they're actually going to open up on you because it's too much in there. So just be careful that you don't do that, but that you put a little bit of everything that you want in there. So you get the potatoes, you get the sausage, you get the eggs, you get the cheese, you get everything in there. So this is the easy part. And trust me, we are close. We are very close to eating. So I'm going to close this one up. And when I close this one, I'm going to do another one actually off camera, but the other one that I do off camera, it's just not necessary to show you how to fold up two of them. So it's, oops, hit the camera, sorry. All right, in goes the cheese. I'm a cheese lover, so look at that. Buncha. I call it buncha. A lot of cheese for me, though. All right, and you can skip the cheese, too. So if you're lactose intolerant or you can't eat cheese for some reason or another, you can skip the cheese. All right, so now we're going to fold the darn overloaded burrito. So now look at that. I'm going to have to press this in there. But what's ideally probably going to happen with this is I'm probably going to have to stand there with my tongs and hold it so that it does not come open. Because I want to fry that shell until I get a really, really nice golden brown on it. So now, after you tuck those sides in like that, you keep tucking those sides in while you're rolling. You're going to roll your burrito. All right? Bam! It's closed. So we're going to go to the frying part now. So into a pan, you want to put some oil. You're going to use veggie oil, olive oil, corn oil, whatever kind of oil you want to use. You're going to get some in a pan. You're going to get your burritos in there. Now, obviously, you know, if you're making for a number of people, then you're going to use a bigger pan, a wider pan. And that way you can fit more in there and pretty much everybody can eat almost at the same time. Because sometimes when you're making an order, it's so hard and everybody ends up eating, you know, at staggered times. So if you want everybody to eat together and enjoy breakfast at the same time or lunch, brunch, then you're going to put these in, as I said, a wider pan. All right, so we want to cook these until this shell, that's why I like these flour tortillas. So until this tortilla turns a nice golden brown. Turns a nice golden brown. It's going to give you a little flavor, a little more flavor than just the uncooked shell. So, you know, we're going to add flavor every chance we get. We're going to add flavor every single step of the way. And by now, if you haven't hit subscribe or like, do that and hit that bell for notifications. All right, sometimes I get so caught up, I do forget to say that, to hit that subscribe or whatever. But I'm telling you, these smell so good, it just wasn't on my mind right then to do it. But, all right. All right, so I'm going to start flipping these over. I'm going to give you a look at, good. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for, yeah, we're looking for that. That is so good. Now you can see that other one over there. It looks like it wants to open up. So if it does, see, I'm pushing it because you don't want it to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those tongs in a minute. Now I'm going to squeeze it. I'm going to hold it right there because I don't want it to open. What happens is I did indeed overload it. This one I did not. So take a look at this one. And this is ideally what you want. So you're going to fry it in that oil really nicely. Take it out and drain it. And hey, we're good to go. Think about it. That looks so good too. If you want to fry yours for a lesser amount of time, feel free. All right, so on to the tasting for me. All right, everybody, I cut my little burrito in half with all that meat. Look at that. Potatoes, eggs. You see it all. Ooh, that's so good. I'm telling you. If you don't make this, you are missing out. That's too bad we don't have smell-o-vision because it smells so good too. All right, so it tastes good, but it smells good. And that's what we're looking for. All right. Second bite is good. Y'all know. Y'all know that I'm going to say, y'all better go make this. Thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all next time. For more great recipes, tips, and ideas, check out some of my other videos.